Welcome boys and girls, fans of pixels and laggy controls. Today we're diving into a Neo Geo title that might surprise you, but more likely will make you shake your head. Are you ready for the weirdest trip of your life? Ladies and gentlemen, here's Blue's Journey. A platformer where, well, you jump and throw flowers. No, I'm not joking. Blue's Journey is one of those titles that SNK kindly gave us for the Neo Geo, a system famous for its legendary fighting games and fast-paced shooters. So, what is a platformer doing among ninja warriors and bullet explosions? Maybe they wanted to give a break for the users, a way to relax, or maybe they just wanted to test us to see how much we can tolerate. In any case, here I am to talk to you about this game, which has its moments, but damn it there are others that will please you. Makes you ask, why am I still playing this?
Let's start with some positivity. Blue's Journey has a really colorful and cheerful aesthetic. The worlds you'll explore are full of life, lush jungles, scorching deserts, and strange cities that seem like something out of a dream or nightmare, depending on how you look at it. And then there's Blue, the protagonist, an environmentalist hero armed with flowers. That's right, our Blue saves the world by throwing lethal petals at his opponents. A bit as if Captain Planet had found his true calling in extreme gardening. The graphics are typical Neo Geo, with detailed sprites and fluid animations. Sure, we're not at Metal Slug levels, but it's still a pleasure for the eyes. The music? Well, let's say it does its job. It won't fit in your head like an 80s hit, but at least it won't make your ears bleed. And, sometimes, that's already an achievement.
But now, guys, let's get into the tasty part. Let's talk about what makes Blue's Journey such an uphill adventure. First of all, the controls. Do you like games where the protagonist seems to run on soap and jump on slippery trampolines? Perfect, this is the game for you. Blue has the responsiveness of a sloth after a marathon. His jumps are slow and imprecise, and moving him is like trying to push a shopping cart on a cobblestone street. In short, you will find yourself screaming at the screen more often than you think. And then, do we want to talk about the combat system? Blue can throw flowers, but also pick up objects and throw them. Too bad the aiming system is, let's say, a little rough. Throwing something at an enemy is like trying to hit a target with blindfolds, hands tied and a sperm whale blowing air at you. That's right, the physics in this game are so precise. But the real stroke of genius comes when you discover Blue's transformation. He can shrink into miniature. Yes, because what's better than being even smaller and more vulnerable against already annoying enemies? It's as if the game said, aren't you suffering enough? Here, get tiny. Sure, you can access some secret passages, but the joy of being a mini Blue lasts as long as an iced coffee. You will soon find yourself cursing the day you decided to press that button.
Blue's Journey's levels are a real mix of brilliant and frustrating. There are moments where it seems like they took inspiration from Super Mario, with well-placed platforms and enemies, but then, bam! There come sections where the placement of the platforms looks like it was done by someone who deeply hates players. There are traps that pop out of nowhere, jumps to the millimeter and, of course, enemies that respawn at absurd points. In short, a nightmare for those who love fluid and balanced gameplay. If you survive the controls and the level design, perhaps you will ask yourself, how long does this torture disguised as a game last? Well, Blue's Journey is not a very long title, but not a very short one either. The levels are varied and there are also some secret paths that add a hint of replayability. Honestly, the question is not how long the game will last, but how long you will last before giving up. It's a real test of patience and dedication. Play it if you have the time and a lot of calm.
And so, my fearless viewers, Blue's Journey is exactly what it sounds like, a platformer with a good soul and shaky mechanics. Sure, it has its moments of brilliance, and you might even enjoy it if you can put up with the chaos of the controls and enemies that seem to hate you personally. If you love Neo Geo and want something different from the usual fighting games, maybe give it a chance. If not, well, there are better games out there, trust me. Thanks for following this crazy journey with me. If you liked the video, leave a comment, like, and subscribe for more weird and crazy titles. See you next time, and remember, if a game makes you throw flowers, make sure they aren't wilted. Until next time.